everyone, and a super-duper welcome to Mighty Spriggles. Today, we are going on an amazing adventure, a journey into a hidden world that's right beneath our feet. We are going to dig deep into the wiggly, wonderful world of worms. Yes, worms! Those little creatures you might see after it rains, squiggling and jiggling on the pavement. But did you know that these little wigglers are some of the most helpful animals on the entire planet? It's true. So, what exactly is a worm? Well, a worm is an invertebrate. That's a big word that means they don't have a backbone like you or me. Their bodies are soft and squishy, which helps them bend, wiggle, and squeeze through tiny spaces in the soil. If you look very closely, you'll see their body is made of lots of little rings called segments. Some worms can have over 100 of them. They have a head end that leads the way. It doesn't have real eyes, but it's very clever and can sense light and feel vibrations in the ground. And get this! Worms don't have lungs! They breathe right through their special damp skin. So how do they move without legs? They use 2 sets of muscles and tiny invisible bristles to stretch, grip the soil, and scrunch forward. And here's a fun fact. A worm has 5 hearts. They aren't like our heart, but are special arches that pump blood all through its long body. How are baby worms made? It's fascinating. Each worm is both a boy and a girl at the same time. They're called hermaphrodites, but they still need a partner. After they meet, a special ring on their body creates a tiny package for the eggs. This is called a cocoon. It protects the eggs in the soil until they are ready to hatch. After a few weeks, tiny baby worms emerge, ready to start their own lives of wiggling and digging. Now for a worm's most important job. They are the world's best soil makers. For a worm, old leaves and leftover plants are a delicious feast. They munch and crunch their way through all this organic matter, and as it passes through their amazing bodies, it gets turned into something new. What comes out is called worm castings. These little power pellets are like treasure for any garden, packed with nutrients that help plants grow big and strong. So if you've ever eaten a sweet strawberry or a crunchy carrot, you should thank a worm. Worms are also nature's little gardeners. When they dig, their tunnels create little pockets of air in the soil, which plant roots need to breathe. These tunnels also act like pipes, helping water travel deep down to thirsty roots. The worms water the garden from the inside out. This doesn't just happen in gardens, but on big farms too. Farmers know that a field full of worms means healthier soil and a better harvest for all of us. But a worm's life isn't all work. For many creatures, a juicy worm is a delicious snack. They are a very important part of the food chain. Birds, moles, badgers, and even frogs love to eat worms. It might seem dangerous, but this is a worm's other important job. By being a meal, they pass energy up the food chain, helping keep the entire ecosystem healthy and well-fed. Being a worm can be tough. One of their biggest dangers is drying out. They must stay damp to breathe, so a hot pavement can be very risky. Extreme weather is also a challenge. Whether it's too hot and dry or freezing cold, worms must tunnel deep underground to survive. Things people do can also be dangerous, like building over the soil they live in, or using harsh chemicals in the garden. Now, our garden earthworms are heroes, but sometimes worms can be a problem if they end up in a place they don't belong, like certain forests. In these special forests, invasive worms can eat the protective leaf blanket too fast, which changes the home for the native plants and animals. It's also important to know the difference between our helpful earthworms and nasty parasitic worms, which can make pets and people sick. That's why we always wash our hands. But you can be a hero for the good worms. You can start your very own worm bin at home to see their recycling magic up close. You feed them your leftover fruit and vegetable scraps, and they will turn it all into that amazing, super-powered soil for your plants. It's a fantastic way to help the planet, reduce waste, and be a scientist and a gardener all at once. Wow, what an incredible adventure! We've learned that worms are the secret superheroes of the soil, working hard to keep our planet healthy. So next time you see a worm wiggling on the path, you'll know all about its amazing life. You can be a hero by helping it get back to the damp soil where it's safe. Thank you for joining this wiggly, wonderful journey on Mighty Spriggles. You are now a certified worm expert. If you had fun, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more adventures. Bye for now, and keep exploring.